What's new? Take me through the final play and just what you saw.
Nothing really.
No?
Just throw the ball up, give my guys a shot. I didn't see anything.
You see the end of the play?
No, not really. I just heard people screaming and our sideline rushing the field. So that's how I knew.
Jayden, you've been very chill and relaxed since you've been around us for all these months. You had to be. You must have been going crazy.
Oh, I mean, I was juiced up for sure. I'm excited because, I mean, that's kind of like a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Like, not too many people get to experience stuff like that. That was my first time. So, obviously, I was juiced up the whole stadium, team, sideline, everybody.
In terms of the play, is it just as simple as, hey, everybody go run that way and I'll throw it as far as I can, or is there anything else to this one specifically?
I mean, it's specifics that and details that we try to coach up, but at the end of the day, it's like everybody runs to a spot, buy some time, and let it fly.
You're feeling it towards the end. We saw. What was it like playing through that injury and being able to make it to the finish line?
It's tough, obviously. Just the area and stuff when you got to throw the ball, got to rotate, stuff like that. You can still feel it, but at the end of the day, man, I started the game, and, I wanted to finish it. So there was nothing else that was going to take me out that game.
Coach said the Friday workout was big for him in terms of seeing what he needed to see from you. What was it you did, and what was it you were trying to show them as you were working towards getting back out there?
Just out myself, that I could go out there on Sunday and be myself. And I think that's kind of what they were looking for is like, hey, is there any limitation? We don't want to put him out there and he's not himself.
How much fun was that for you? Just coming off the field, the locker room vibe, all the guys in there. I mean, just
yeah, it was great for the whole city, DMV, not just us, the fan base. Man, without them, they had the place rocking. Defense played a hell of a game. Defense is the reason why we won the game. Just getting the stops and giving us the ball back. We got to clean some stuff up on the offensive side. Sheesh. Yeah, man. We got to clean up some stuff. Penalties, just communication. And, we won the game, so it's always better on the win.
How you feel after that?
I'm happy that we won, but, at the end of the day, I know there's a lot that we left out there, a lot that we could continue to get better from and grow.
Terry was saying you guys practice that tip drill quite a bit with that diamond formation. What goes into it from your standpoint?
Giving them a shot, don't throw the ball out the end zone. So that's my coaching point. Buy some time, put some air on it, give those guys a shot to make a play, and that's what they did.
And at what point during this week, as you were trying to recover from the rib injury, did you feel good enough to really go out there?
Yeah, that Friday thing was huge. Felt like myself, and then after that, progressively see how I felt Saturday and how I woke up this morning and I felt good.
As you're buying time running around, are you just looking for space, or what's kind of going through your head as you're running in circles?
Nah, let the guys get down there and get in kind of like that formation and put some air on the ball and let them go make a play.
Going with that play, when you're doing that, like, when do you know now's the time? Like, was it just getting them in the right spot? How do you know it's the time?
I don't think you can tell. It's like a feel thing, so I couldn't answer that question. When I know it's like a feel thing, kind of everybody's over there huddled up waiting for the ball. It's kind of like a rebound after, somebody shoots a long three or something like that.
What's going through your mind as you're lining up? Like, what are you trying to tell yourself and just to get ready for that play?
Buy some time and don't throw the ball out of bounds.
How important was that play before to Terry to kind of put you guys into range? And did you realize that you had enough time, going into that drive right away to run that many plays?
We had a timeout left. It's like 30-something seconds. Hopefully we could have got a chunk, called a timeout. But, that play before, the Hail Mary was huge to get us a little closer, to get the guys a chance to go make a play.
Jayden, when you're trying to get air under the ball, because there's only one pass that's like that that you can throw. So what are the mechanics of getting enough air under the ball but not throwing the ball out of bounds? Because you do have to heave it, but it has to be in bounds.
I don't know. I just think is, man, just try to give your guys the opportunity. You know, you kind of feel when you got enough of it, when you mustered it. And I felt like I got enough of it to give my guys a shot to go out there and make a play.
Did anything feel odd today in terms of the movement, ball movement, that was as a result of your injury last week? I mean, or did you feel fine out there?
I felt fine, man. As soon as I stepped on that field, I wasn't even worried about it. Obviously, you get some hits and you kind of feel it, but, man, it was nothing to take me out that game.
Just going back to that play, just the blocking up front. I think Eckler was on a linebacker at one point. Allegretti. What can you say about that?
They did a good job of blocking, kind of extending, running around to give me enough time to throw the ball. So,
Have you ever, in Little League, high school, college, converted to Hail Mary?
high school, I threw one at the end of halftime, but it wasn't to this magnitude.
Was there any talk about going for it on that 4th and 1 from your own 12?
Nah, it wasn't. I was on the field, so I don't know what DQ and Cliff were talking about, but obviously they made a decision to punt the ball and let our defense play.
It's an aggressive move, but do you think, hey, maybe we should do this?
I'm always going for it. I'm always for going for it, but obviously you got to play smart. You don't want to give them a short field. Let them have to draw the length of the field.